Welcome to Coach Magic, the show for the woman who is all in on creating a life, business, and family that's beyond her wildest dreams. I'm Jenny Fennig, and I am so excited to help you get confident, focused, and paid. Let's rewrite the rules and get moving in the direction of your deepest desires. Ready, set, go. Hey, Jenny here. So glad to be spending this time with you. So over the weekend, I got the urge to declutter. Do you love a good declutter like I do? I will tell you, when that urge hits me, it's like hitting the lottery. It is so exciting. It doesn't happen to me all the time. And when it does, I ride that wave because it always takes me someplace incredible. I'll tell you my process. So I started with my outdoor pot. So I live in New England. Things are dying around here in terms of plants and outdoor life. But then there's other plants that this is their season. I'm talking to you moms. And so I was looking around at some of my outdoor pots, and it was time to take out the old and replace them with something that was more seasonal. And so in many cases, I was taking out what had died and bringing it back into my woods and thanking it for its beautiful service over these last few months. Yes, I am someone who speaks to my plants. And in some cases, I was taking my perennials, digging that spot in the earth where they would then go live and hang out for forever, as long as they're going to be with us, and then bringing the mums into those pots. And I tell you, when I look at those pots now, they're so happy, they're so colorful, they're so joyful. And that's the power of decluttering. It's saying, hey, this stuff is done. It's time to make the switch. It's time to make the turn. We're in a new season. We need to prepare. We need to let go. We need to double down on what's going to work. And so from there, I then came inside, and there's a lot more to do on the inside in this house. I once heard someone say, if you own a house, you don't need a hobby. I still like having hobbies, but a house is a giant one. It's a giant responsibility. And so I moved inside, and my strategy there is I light candles because those candles really help me to focus. It's this magical focus technique that seems to work for me. I'll light candles. Often I'll put on some music, and then my brain just goes into focus mode and I go to work. And so I really just was able to handle one room on that particular day. But one room is great. And sometimes it's just one drawer, one little section, one piece. Don't make up the story that if you can't do the entire thing, that it's not worth doing. That's not true. Just start where you are, pick a spot and go for it. Let go of old stuff, organize what's important to keep. And then from there, you'll continue. And it's kind of this ongoing process. I find that, again, it hits me at certain times, and then I'll ride that wave for a bit. We'll live with that particular setup for a bit, and then all of a sudden it's time to do it again. It was interesting today, as I'm recording this episode for you, I decluttered the desktop on my computer, and I have two desktops because I actually have a desktop. What is that called? Like a straight up computer, like regular computer, the desktop on that computer, and I have my laptop, and both had accumulated a lot of files, a lot of screenshots, things like that. And if you don't pay attention and clean it up, it just gets crazy and you don't really know what it is that you're looking for or looking at. And so decluttering is one of the best moves you can make when you're feeling stuck, fearful, a bit stagnant, overwhelmed. It is my go-to strategy. I absolutely love it. I pride myself on a really incredible closet. A few years back, I realized that it had become stagnant in there. And so I went in and just redid the whole thing. It's now color-coded. I've got like a rainbow vibe going. And so I can just go to the color that I want to wear that day. And I know what my pieces are within the color. Okay. Because I don't have like crazy amounts of clothes, but I have enough where that color coding system works really well. And I want to give a shout out to the incredible women at the Home Edit for giving me that idea. Okay, so decluttering is so, so important. And that's why we are starting with this concept in my brand new program, Forward. It is now open for enrollment. I want to tell you what we're going to do in part 1 of Forward. It's quick, it's efficient, it's like a pop of energy that we're going to just ride together, and it's going to take you someplace worth going. And so in part 1 of Forward, I'm going to help you focus on clearing out mental and physical distractions that drain your energy and dilute your power. This will be a game changer for your life and your business. You might decide to declutter your pots outside if you are a fellow gardener like me and you like having that beautiful decor around your space. Maybe you're going to declutter some offers, your prices, your message, your relationships. Maybe you need to declutter your closet as well. Maybe you need to declutter the way you talk to yourself, the stories that you tell yourself. There is a lot that you could declutter and a lot that perhaps you will. And I am so, so excited to lead Forward because I haven't done something like this in at least a year. And if you have been with me for a long time or some time, you know that I used to lead programs like this all the time, multiple times a year, like every month or every other month or every third month. I've been coaching for 15 plus years now, and I love these kinds of programs. But this year, my schedule was filled with other commitments that warranted my attention, so I couldn't do this. I didn't have space for it. But I will tell you, it feels good to be back. And this idea came in, wouldn't leave me alone, just kept whispering in my ear, forward, forward, forward. And I wanted to offer this up to kick off the day after Election Day. I am leading 2 additional mastermind calls, group calls for different clients the day after Election Day. Those are closed groups. Nobody can join except for the people who are in those groups. I'm already doing that. And I said, well, you know what? I'd like to offer another opportunity for you to come in and be in this energy to give you a soft, sacred place to land to keep moving forward alongside incredible women. Let's be real. There has been so much going on. There is so much going on. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay? Some days you don't know which way is up. We are living through quite the moment. But as a woman who has been called for this very moment in time, you have got to keep moving forward no matter what. And so I want to help you end this year on a high note, no matter what's going on out there. If you live in the U.S. or follow what's happening in the U.S., we are in it right now. Election Day is coming up next week. And regardless of the outcome, and my sense is we likely won't know a winner the day after Election Day. Maybe we will. It's going to feel like a lot. We're going to be dealing with a lot. Okay? And so I want to help create the space for us to continue moving forward no matter what, because that is what we've got to do. That is what we are here to do. Forward is more than just purposeful planning. It's about transformation. You're going to be invited to step into new levels of leadership and time freedom. Explore fresh ways to deploy and monetize your genius and embrace bold moves to skyrocket your impact. Okay? And so because I am so committed to helping you get paid well, doing work you love on a schedule that works for your family, Forward supports this mission. And so that's really the lens that I look at something through. Does whatever I want to put out there support the mission? And it does. And I am deeply committed to helping you do the thing that you came here to do on a schedule that works for your family and get paid well, because I know that women who have access to financial resources, that is a good thing. That is a very good thing. We need more and more and more of that happening. Empowered women lead to healthier societies. I love bringing women together to grow and learn from each other. And that's really what we're going to be doing in Forward. When you put these concepts into play, you will collapse time and attract amazing possibilities. This is a time of amazing possibilities. Don't forget that. Don't let what's going on out there make you believe that we don't have access to amazing possibilities. We do. There are miracles happening all the time. All the time, all the time. And you continuing to put yourself out there, use your voice, do your thing. This is your job. Don't hold back now. It's your opportunity to go big, to be bold, and to commit to yourself. There's no going back. We are going forward. I invite you to tap into all those women who have come before us. And I want you to think about when women in the United States got the right to vote, the 19th Amendment, the suffragette movement. It wasn't that long ago. These women, our ancestors, these brave women, they fought so hard to give us this right, this opportunity, this invitation to use our voices. 19 women got the right to vote in the United States. And so that is equated to using your voice, trusting your power. And in this time of so much coming at us, so much conflict, so much stuff, I invite you to remember that you have this incredible voice. And the most incredible piece here for you to contemplate is that this voice is connected to you putting yourself out there in your business, doing the work that you came here for, making offers that excite you, working with clients that electrify you, that allow you to use your great gifts. And so again, going back to this declutter concept that we started this conversation with today, when you declutter, you are letting go of extraneous, non-essential stuff, distractions, dead weight. We're going to let go of that so that what it is that you're here to do can happen without getting weighed down by the bullshit. You with me? So when you join Forward, I'm going to walk you through the process to go through your own decluttering step by step. And you'll be able to use this anytime you want, but it will be a collective journey that we will go on because that's how I've designed Forward to be. It is a collective experience. And we're going to be co-creating the future now. We're going to do it step by step. I've designed it really beautifully. You can go check it out, jennyfennig.com/forward. We are kicking off the day after Election Day here in the U.S. That would be Wednesday, November 6th. We're going to kick it off. It's 3 weeks. We're going to move quickly. We're going to move on purpose. And you are going to get that energy and focus. And you are going to love what happens as we move through this process together. Sending you big love. Take good care of yourself this week and always. And for those of you joining us in Forward, I look forward to seeing you inside.